It's very eclectic actually, because I tend to combine things coming from many different disciplines. That would include anthropology for the studies and interpretations of cultures. That would include history, to try to understand how these cultures they created. Organizational studies and technical aspects coming from engineering. Sometimes biomimicry, meaning that we're trying to learn from nature. And I think that complexity would be the element that would glue all these things together, trying to understand how humans they interact with the things. So it may be the effort of trying to understand a specific culture. And sometimes I focus on very specific aspects of organizations. For instance, how it comes that intelligent people with good intentions are going to get together to work and are going to do things that collectively are stupid. So that's pretty much what I do. It's very eclectic, but mostly interdisciplinary research. The one part of impact that is very dear to me is the contact and relation to the students. I think it's a huge privilege to be able to be with these young fellows who are trying to figure out ways to live their lives and to get time to discuss and to learn from them as well. So that's what old traditions would call the knowledge keepers. But of course, I also do what other academics they do in terms of organizing and participating in conferences. For instance, talking about maritime industries, shipbuilding, and ecology. And I publish. So I publish papers and books that people are going to read, hopefully, and that they're going to use to do their own work. Very good. So I did my homework and I come with 3 things. The first is this book, The Good Ancestor by Roman Krznaric, if I pronounce it properly. And there are many things that are important here, but for me the most important thing is to try to learn something that we collectively forgot, which is how to think and how to act long term. So the central question there is, am I going to be a good ancestor? The day that I'm gone, that I'm dead, did I provide this planet with a help, a positive impact, or was it just I was just part of the problem? So whatever I do, I have to think about these people who are going to be the grandsons of my grandsons of my grandsons and so on. Yeah, so this book helps us to regain part of this long-term vision. The second one, which I don't have here, is A Guide to a Good Life by William Irvine. And that's a modern reading of ancient traditions or philosophies of Stoicism. And there are many lessons that are important there. I'm just going to highlight one perhaps, which is don't concentrate your effort on things that you cannot control. It's going to be useless. Accept things you cannot control and put your effort on things that you may control. And the third element that I would bring to you is a new project which is called Water, and that's a kind of the equivalent of Netflix for social action and for ecology. What they're doing there is that they're curating very high quality movies, short documentaries about nature, about social issues, and they're also allowing people to become active. That's about finding a way of joining an organization, finding ways of perhaps donating to a cause, of creating some activist possibilities. So this would be my 3 suggestions for you.